Hi, I'm here today with today's commentary, and today's commentary is on our Second Amendment rights in California, which we don't have any here because we're the People's Republic of California. And the second thing I want to do, I want to extend a welcome to all the criminals and the predators and the sociopaths and the misfits. We want you people to come to this state and help us out of our current financial crisis because we're broke. And the only industry we got left is the penal system and law enforcement. And these are all good jobs with high-paying salaries and benefits and retirements and medical care and stuff like that. We want to keep those jobs here, so we need you people to come here and help us out. Now, the only thing is when you come here, you got to stay north or south of Nevada. Stay out of that state because you run into a couple of problems here. The people there are all armed, because that's a part of the requirement for citizenship there, and they all go to front sight to learn to shoot. And it's not just the men that are armed there, it's everybody else too, the men, the kids, the boys, the girls, whatever. I saw a video at front sight the other day of this 6-year-old boy doing the live fire exercises, and he looked just like Dirty Harry or Rambo, you know, and it could have been a girl just as easily. So this leads to another problem. Let's say you're in Nevada and you want to do a home invasion at your specialty. Well, you know, you do a home invasion there, you're liable to get yourself wasted by a 6-year-old kid of either sex, and that's a hell of a thing, and you just don't want that to happen. It's just easier to come to California. If you do a home invasion here, it's not going to be a problem because in the first place, the people aren't going to be armed. And in the second place, if they are armed, the chances are good the husband's going to be fumbling around looking for the key and trying to remember where he put the ammo while his wife and kids are cowering in a bedroom someplace. So you're going to be pretty safe here. You're not going to have the problems, you know. And our prisons are all overcrowded anyway, and we just decided to release 22,000 so-called non-violent offenders because we don't have room for them, you know. So it may be that the last thing we'll ever do is put you in prison anyway. So that's California here. So you're just welcome to come here. We'd love to have you. Now, I want to go through, in closing this, I want to go through an absolute worst case possible scenario here that might happen to you. Now, let's say you come to California and your specialty is home invasion robbery. Now, you're not a violent person. You just like to do your home invasion and scare the people and get whatever they have and get the hell out of there. But let's say you pick a partner and you don't know it, but he's got anger management issues, you know, and he's got a lot of problems too, you know, that you don't know about. So you and your unknown partner do this home invasion robbery, and the people don't have $5,000 like they're supposed to. Well, your partner goes totally, completely berserk, and he wastes the people, you know. He kills mom, dad, 3 little girls below the age of 6, you know, and both of you get caught, you know, because somebody calls 911 and the police come and surround you, you know, and you get caught. And it looks pretty bad for you at this stage. Now, you're not actually the trigger man, but, you know, you get an overzealous DA and you don't have money to hire Johnny Cochran because he's dead anyway, or F. Lee Bailey because he charges too much. So, you know, you get a ride behind the PD, and he's this dork in a $100 suit with, you know, funny glasses and a bad haircut, you know, and the DA's this overzealous young guy, you know, he's real sharp looking and stuff like that. And you haven't been able to make bail, so you're sitting there in your orange jumpsuit all shackled up, you know, and the short sleeves with the tattoos showing, you know, and the things on your neck, you know, and face, the gang emblems, shaved head, all that good stuff, you know, and you just don't project a good image, you know, and to no one's surprise, the jury finds you guilty, and now the penalty phase starts, and the DA gets up there and he tells the jury you're a puke, you know, and the scum of the earth, you know, and they're all enthralled, and your defender gets up there and he starts reading from the Bible, and he says, God's mercy droppeth, and the jury loses interest in a hurry, so that doesn't go well for you. And the judge excuses the jury to go out and debate, and they all get up and turn thumbs down. They just say, get rid of this guy. So the judge sentences you, and he says, normally when I sentence somebody to death, I say, may God have mercy on your soul, but I hope you rot in hell. Bailiff, get this puke out of here, So they take you away to death row, and now things look pretty bad, but don't worry none at this point. That's the worst thing that could happen to you. And here's what's going to actually happen. First off, you'll go to our beautiful new 5-star death row resort. We just built this resort with taxpayer money that we don't have. There's going to be 680 of you there. We haven't executed anybody in 30 years. You'll spend your day playing chess and bridge and pinochle and dining on gourmet food and just being treated right, and that's absolutely the worst thing that'll happen to you. So don't worry about anything. Just come to our state, and we'd love to have you, and just help us out of our economic crisis. And that's it for today's commentary, so watch for my other ones, and we'll see you again soon.